What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are covering July 28th, 2019. That's Sunday, July 28th, 2019. Training camp. I keep saying OTAs in those other videos. I'm sorry. Training camp. Alright, first off, I want to thank everybody for sticking with me. My computer's been having some troubles, but hopefully if you're seeing this video, obviously, it's getting back to normal. I want to thank everybody who's still on board with me, and everybody who's patient enough, and you guys are just the most amazing supporters in the world. I have a new editing software, and hopefully, we'll see if I still got it. I mean, who knows? Let's see if I still got it. Quick little editor's note. I still got it. Alright, so, as you guys know, when we start these things off, we start off with the standout players. Number 1, Benny Fowler. It says here, with players in full pads, again, Pat Shurmur opened team drills in close quarters near the goal line. The offense dominated the first portion, which included 2 touchdown catches by Fowler off the arm of rookie Daniel Jones. So, Daniel Jones also throwing 2 touchdowns. On the first, the 6th overall draft pick rolled to his right and threw the ball over the defense to the outstretched arms of Fowler in the back corner of the end zone. It worked so well that Shurmur called it again, and the pair hooked up a little bit later for another score on a similar play. Now, one thing I'm really liking about Benny Fowler is that he's still competing. He's taking advantage of his opportunities. You guys know that there's things going on with the wide receiving core that, I mean, everything is happening to our wide receiving core, and Benny Fowler, all through OTAs, all through mandatory minicamp, all through so far training camp, Benny Fowler has been consistent and consistently good. Okay, so I'm excited about Benny Fowler. He's working his way up with the first team, and I mean, he's looking a lot better. So let's move on. Next up, we have Saquon Barkley. Now, Saquon Barkley was all over the field. Today, let's read his paragraph. It says here, you could pencil Barkley as the least yards from scrimmage leader last year into the standout article virtually every practice, but he wowed the crowd today. He opened the goal line period by taking a handoff to the right, cutting back to the left, and beating the defense to the edge for a touchdown. In other words, he was doing Saquon things. Next up, someone I'm really excited about, that's Xman, and O'Shane put a number on Nate Solder today, which I don't know if I should be happy about that or discouraged. Like, it's so weird when you look at training camp and you're like, your franchise $16 million left tackle is getting beat by a 3rd round pick from a small school. I don't know if I should be happy about that or if I should be sad about that. Like, somebody let me know in the comments, please. Says here, Xman, the 3rd round pick from Old Dominion, is part of the reason why Shurmur said earlier in the day he sees the potential for more pressures and sacks from this defense. Xman showed his quickness in one-on-one drills against the offensive line, even getting past left tackle Nate Solder. During team drills, Xman also broke up a pass. Now, if the Giants can get well by, with a 4-man rush, if the Giants could, have Lorenzo Carter, of course, if Xman gets in the rotation, but ideally the starting lineup would be Marcus Golden, Lorenzo Carter, and Dexter Lawrence and BJ Hill. Of course, you're going to have Dalvin Tomlinson as well. I mean, they're going to fluctuate. Everyone's going to fluctuate. So, I mean, we'll see what happens there. But you want to have a good rush. You want to have a good 4 to 5 man pass rush, and that's what's going to give you the success on the defense. So let's read off some other noteworthy plays. Quarterback Eli Manning hit Rhett Ellison for a touchdown in the first portion of goal line drills. Manning also connected twice with Cody Latimer, who was taking up the mantle in the receiving room. Undrafted rookie C.J. Conrad, been really excited about him, caught a short touchdown from quarterback Kyle Loletta and later made a tough over-the-shoulder grab from Alex Tanney for a big gain. Cornerback Antonio Hamilton broke up a pass and nearly had the interception on a bang play. Wide receiver Reggie White ended the day on a high note for the offense, catching a long pass from Tanney. And Reggie White, man, he's making some noise here in training camp. He, every once in a while, probably one time each training camp, he's coming up with a big catch. So I'm very excited about Reggie White Jr. He really, especially what's going on with the wide receiving core, it's almost a lock for him to make this roster. Alright guys, so let's get to the summary now. This article is by Dan Solomon. Oh no, this is by John Schmelk. I tend to trust John Schmelk a little bit more than Dan Solomon. I don't know why, I just like his opinions better. So let's start off with the article. It says here that the offensive line and defensive line had a very good day in one-on-ones. You know, neither side really won it. There was a lot of physicality on the offensive and defensive side, which is good to see. You want to see the competition, especially when, you know, the same team is going against each other. You never want to see a position outmatch, you know, one side of the ball outmatch the other in a dominating fashion, because we just don't want to see that. We don't want to see the defense dominate the offense, and we don't want to see the offense dominate the defense. We want a physical, you know, balanced type of team. So because, you know, obviously if the defense, you know, dominates the offense or vice versa, that means there's a weakness. So we want to see good plays from both sides. It says here that Marcus Golden beat Mike Remmers with a nasty spin move, and Nate Solder also got beat by O'Shane Jimenez, which we mentioned before. And I mean, that's such a bad welcome home type of deal there. You know, Mike Remmers and Nate Solder just got back. They're in limited snaps, and they're getting beat by O'Shane and Marcus Golden. We then move on to Dexter Lawrence. Now, we haven't heard Dexter Lawrence's name much of anything through minicamp. That's only because he's the big guy in the middle. He's in the trenches. So when you don't have, you know, pads on, you can't really determine who's good and who's not. Now we're in the fully padded practices, and we're gonna get to see real football in these training camps. And Dexter Lawrence is showing great amount of physicality when pass rushing, and that's exactly what we're looking for from Dexter Lawrence. Now it says here that he's still 342. He said when he was drafted that he wanted to get down to 315. I don't know where his progress is right now for his weight. But I mean, I don't know if he's planning to lose any weight by the start of the season, but he's not off to a good track right now because it says he's still 342, and that's the same weight of which he was drafted. So I don't know if they just ditched the whole 315 thing, or that was just something he was saying. Also says here that Daniel Jones went out as a lead blocker on a reverse play for Russell Shepard. By the way, Dexter Lawrence caught Russell Shepard on a reverse. That when I was watching Dexter Lawrence film, that's something I really didn't like, you know, because he's a nose tackler. You're not gonna see him, you know, move upfield and get to the you know, ball carrier. But he did that here. I don't know what the hell he did, but he did that here. Ryan Connolly had a decent day, and he's getting more snaps at Mike linebacker. That's what I really want to see. I made a bold prediction to you guys that I think Ryan Connolly is going to win the starting job over B.J. Goodson, because I don't think B.J. Goodson's talent really outweighs his availability. I don't think, you know, he's that good that, you know, whenever he's healthy, he's penciled in as a starter or slated as a starter. He's just not that great. He's decent, just not that great to overwhelm his availability, because he's always hurt. So I think Ryan Connolly is going to take that job and is going to be very consistent with it. Amba Edetabo is back, and he's another guy that wasn't welcomed back in a very good way. Antonio Hamilton was covering him, broke up a pass, and nearly intercepted it from Daniel Jones. By the way, I don't think Daniel Jones has thrown an interception so far in training camp off of many. I can't even give the number how many attempts. Maybe I'll research it, but if I don't feel like it, then I don't feel like it. But as far as I know right now, Daniel Jones has not thrown an interception. Says here that Alex Tanney made one of the best throws of the day, the two best throws of the day. One hitting CJ Conrad in stride near the right sideline. And it says here Tanney's second great throw was hitting Reggie White Jr. over the middle on a deep throw, covered by Corey Ballentine. I have one of those highlights there. If I have it, I can put it up. I saw that play. It says here that Ballentine has been slowing down a little bit. It says here Ballentine has been exactly what you would expect from a Division II player would be after missing time in the spring. He has made many plays on the ball as anyone, but he has also given up catches. All the athletic skills are there. All these live reps will be invaluable for his development. So he's slowing down a little bit. You guys know by the start of training camp, he was like raved about and talked about, you know, almost in every single training camp. Now he's actually, you know, getting caught on things like that. He's coming back down to earth a little bit, and, you know, people are starting to figure him out just a little bit. But, you know, that's going to help him learn, so I don't mind that whatsoever. It says here that Eli Manning's getting in a nice rhythm with Cody Latimer. Let's just hope that Cody Latimer stays healthy, because Cody Latimer has great talent, and he has a great skill set, you know, being a pretty fast receiver and being like 6'3" as well. He made a couple highlight catches in the time that he played last year, but just couldn't stay on the field. He was on IR most of the year, so you know, we'll see what happens with Cody Latimer, but he's getting good chemistry with Eli. We're getting raves about Antoine Bethea. It says here, veteran Antoine Bethea does not look his age. On Saturday, he showed his range running from the middle of the field and knocking away a pass thrown to the sideline for Wayne Gallman. Today, he closed Gallman near the 1-yard line and forced the pass to be thrown incomplete short of the goal line. So, Antoine Bethea is not slowing down whatsoever. Let's just hope he plays decently because with the Arizona Cardinals, he was just more of a, stat patter in the tackle area and things like that, and really didn't have much sacks or interceptions to show for it. So, as a strong / free safety, you really want to see him all over the field as far as, batting down passes, getting sacks, getting interceptions. So let's just hope he, gets up there in those categories. And that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. That is training camp July 28th, Sunday, July 28th. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys in the next video.